Well, hello everyone, and welcome. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PlayFrame, where things are going a little wild, but in interesting, neat ways that I'm still kind of mentally unpacking. I know I rambled a lot at the end of last episode, and I'm going to do so for a second now too, just because I've still been thinking about it. Something that I really missed from Final Fantasy XVI, or that I wanted 16 to do more, is something that this game has been doing swimmingly, which is building a sense of camaraderie between your party members and fleshing each of them out, getting you really familiar with all their personalities and how they all bounce off of each other, and also giving them all stories and things to do. Like making the story not just be Cloud's story and the bigger plot going on, and these are all the other side characters who are sort of participating in it and relevant in it to a certain degree, but giving all of them almost as much importance in the story as Cloud has. Or maybe not every single one of them, but all of them have the parts of the story where they are kind of the main character a little bit. And this new edition here gives Tifa a moment of being the main character where the story is about her and not just her relevance to Cloud's story. It's still an aspect of the story that involves both of them, but it's something that's about her, and it tells us more about her. It lets her untangle more aspects of her past and things that she didn't remember clearly. It shows us how, for her, Aerith is, we kind of already could tell, but Aerith is one of the most important people in her life now. She is one of the people in that white space, like reaching out to her, along with Barrett and her old martial arts teacher, and also that doctor, I guess. It's a really nice moment that I like a lot. And if all of this stuff this remake has been doing with the whispers and the aspect of it that is unpredictable, where the developers are sort of teasing like, hey, things could go different, you never know. Like the story might go in directions that y'all don't remember, or who knows. If all of that has just been part of a big effort to make it so that old Final Fantasy VII fans like me, who know the story forward and backwards, can be put in a position where we are made to worry for the safety of these characters, to where we have reason to think, oh, the story might not go how I remember it. These characters who I know are safe or in danger might not be anymore. Maybe, who knows what'll happen. If that was the whole point, even if they don't change anything about how the original went in the long run, that's kind of clever and maybe worth it, because they've been doing so much work to get us so much more invested in these characters and flesh them out and make them more interesting that I am way more invested in all of them. I care a lot more about all of them. I want them all to be safe. I love this party. I love seeing them hang out. So I can't tell if it's a better or worse thing to add in all of these extra elements just for the sake of creating that doubt. But in a weird way, it is recreating the experience of Final Fantasy VII as old fans experienced it decades ago, in a way that I can't think of any other way to actually put people back in that place of not knowing what's going to happen and being very invested in the characters and wanting to see what's next and hoping that everyone, like all their favorite characters, are going to be okay. Like, how else do you do that? I don't know. What a fascinating game. Not perfect, obviously. Like, it has its stumbles, but man, what a fascinating game. All right, that's enough rambling. Let's go.
So basically, we got some nasty-looking black whispers going up against the planet in the life stream. And these whispers are with Sephiroth, right?
Yeah. At least, that's how it looked to me while I was in there.
And? Any idea who was winning? Could you tell?
The planet. The life stream. Us.
Well, of course we are. What did you expect? This is the planet we're talking about. Y'all know she's gonna pour her heart and soul into this fight. Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry. She knows Sephiroth ain't going down easy, and that she needs others to step up. But we're the only ones who can, don't you see? We need to commit, put our lives on the line to save hers. You in?
Yeah. You bet we are. Huh?
Wow, what have I walked in on? You know, there are places better suited to these kinds of conversations.
like Cosmo Canyon.
The home of planetology. It's right around the corner, isn't it?
And do they have materia there? Because if they do, I am in, like all in.
Since time immemorial, it has been a place for both planetary energies and ancient wisdom. Of course we...
Say no more! Let's ride, people!
Wow, Reg, what's got you so excited?
I grew up there.
That settles it. We've got ourselves a pilgrimage to make.
While it won't be an easy trek, this ought to speed things up. A free flyer pilot works out of an old airstrip nearby. He can take you part of the way. Use the south gate and follow the trail. You can't miss it.
Oh.
And I should...
Bird.
This here is Spango. He's taken quite a liking to you. Sure, he'd be more than happy to give you guys a lift.
Thanks, Cisne, for everything.
The pleasure was all mine. And if you need anything else, just ask around the village.
Well, thank you. What a good party we have.
You know, we should probably take a look at the town notice board. See if there are any jobs for us. Always fancied trying my hand as a merc.
No time to dick around.
Perish the thought. I just want to pull my weight. Help my pals out where I can. I swear.
Think we can do without your kind of help, you Shinra bootlicker.
Still can't find it in your heart to trust me, eh? The way we snuggled up last night, I thought we'd made a breakthrough.
I only did that because I thought you were Marlene. Don't go making it weird.
Barrett, I have bad news again. We're definitely doing side things. How many of them are just around now, out of curiosity? There's definitely the side quest board, and we should investigate that. If I zoom out a little further, though... All right, we got airfield over here, I guess? And, a lot in the area. I sense we are doing side things in the area. Before we go... Yeah, before we go, heading off to new places. Eager though I am to see new places. And I really like, just as an aside, I really like this, all this new stuff that just happened out here with weapons and swims in Mako and Livestream and all that other stuff being a thing that motivates the team to like, oh, we should go to this place. That's actually kind of nice, having it be like a reason to go to the place rather than it just being another stop along the way because it's there. I like that. I also love that our, like, that whole scene there in the room, Cloud's not been the person who's been steering everybody everywhere we go. He's not really like the party leader that much. But it's just really like the difference it feels like between this and like something in Final Fantasy 16 a little bit more so, where like the party is collectively making a decision. Like we are all one big group of main characters who are all deciding, yeah, all right, let's go do this thing. And Cloud may not even be involved in that conversation. They've done a good job. Okay, let's see about the job board before we leave. And start exploring around outside. There's a lot of outside we've not looked at yet. Where's the board? Oh, there it is. Okay. How many we got? A few. Okay. All right. The pursuit of perfection. I've been striving to create the greatest weapon that ever was. But despite my best efforts, I've yet to make any meaningful progress. There's an essential element I'm missing, the seed of inspiration, but I know it's out there. I just need something or someone to help me grasp it. Okay. I'll take it. Hey, you know what? We'll just grab that one. Focus on these one at a time, huh? Where is this one sending us? Is it still in town? It is not. All right. In that case, Where is it? Oh, it's way back up here. Okay. Well, let's head outside of town then. And, yeah, let's just start heading outside of town and doing world intel and side quest things. Cover this area a little bit more. And as long as we're running out exploring the area. Bird. There you are. Yeah. Green bird, go! I think we're getting closer to the quest givers area. This is something. In a minute, Al. Hello?
Someone lives all the way out here, in this wee hut. Talk about rustic.
Hey, wait, I think I know who this is.
A life without Mako. It's not without its charm, is it? In fact, this could be a whole new string to the Shinra Resort's bow, eh? The rural getaway. Cast off modernity and embrace eternity. You'd be surprised how many people would go for it. Could be a nice little earner.
Maybe later, Kate Sith. Yeah, I think I have an idea, actually, who this might be. Not like a major character or anything, but there is sort of just a dude out in a house.
Damn it. Not again.
Outside of Gongaga in the original, who is just sort of like a weaponsmith type. Very minor character, but just another random spot on the world map you can stop at. Kind of similar house shape.
What's wrong with you? Why would you try that?
This is totally that guy. Hello. Got a lot of stuff in here.
To hell with it. Back to square one. Huh? Who are you? Whatever, I don't have time to... That arm. That magnificent arm. It is a weapon. But how does it work? A universal adapter, allowing you to switch out weapons at will. But look at all these scratches. Wait, have you been going around punching things with your attachments?
Occasionally.
Doing so ought to have given you multiple bone fractures. But this unique cylinder provides unparalleled shock absorption, allowing for high-impact performance. Who was the genius that built this?
An old friend, I guess. Don't know where he's at now, though.
Wait right there! Eureka! Sorry, got carried away. My name's Izo. I've been trying to create the ultimate weapon, but my attempts have all failed miserably. But thanks to you, I finally made a breakthrough. I must harness the inspiration while I can. Please, help me build it. Gather the materials I need.
I mean, count me in. Do you, like, live here?
I'm originally from Junon, but I could hardly breathe there, so I decided to leave it all behind. I wandered in search of somewhere I could build my weapons in peace, and eventually I wound up here. Not a bad place, huh? Of course, materials can be hard to come by when you live out here in the sticks.
So, about Barrett's arm.
Though it seems crude at a glance, look close. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Whoever made it must have been a specialist in a completely different field. No mere weaponsmith would have been half as clever.
Huh. The ultimate weapon, you say?
Indeed. I've made it my life's work. Frustrating though it's been. How to conceive a weapon I lack the vocabulary to describe.
Well, we'll need some of those eventually. Leave it to us.
Well, if all you need is some material, sure, why not? Just leave it to us.
Wonderful, thank you. I believe I left a map in my storage shed that you can use to find what I need. Grab that before you head out, and you shouldn't have any trouble.
You got it. I am taking this stuff, though. call it an advance on our fee.
Gotta say, never seen someone so interested in my arm. Most folks try their best to look the other way.
He's a weird one.
That's putting it mildly. Made me realize, too, how soft I've gotten. Because in the old days, I would have said no touching and decked his ass.
In the old days?
If it ain't the present, it's the past, son.
Fair enough. Where are we going? Where's this shack? All right, not too far away. Pretty close. Let me in. Not now, Owl. Wait your turn. I want to find that too. Can only do one thing at a time. Open the map Izo has provided, and press L1 to take a closer look. Follow his directions best you can to find the necessary Draconite ore.
Must be the map Izo was talking about. Don't know what else it'd be. Well, let's see where it takes us. You ready?
So ready. All right. So, guess we need to find... Here we go. We're going generally that way, huh? Okay. Owl, please, find some chill. Worse than our cats. All right, next note. Huh, this is cute. All right, keep going this way. Turn this direction. Owl, just wait. I'll get there. Next note. Okay, kind of around this tree. Pardon me, enemies. Kind of busy. Come on. Okay. Next note. There we go. Okay. This way, well, no, I think I need to go one further. Here we go. Now we hang a left. Neat little spot, though. And finally, look for the big tree. It's up here-ish. I think I spotted it. Or something like it. I'm guessing it's the blue stuff. I like that we're getting to explore the Gongaga surroundings and the jungle. It wasn't really like a explorable place in the original. Just like a couple of screens that were literally just paths. Straightforward. I'm like more or less in the spot. Where's the specific thing y'all want me to grab here? Maybe it's up top. Maybe. It's like a tiny little structure up there. I think that's probably what I'm trying to find. I just haven't spotted it.
Should be somewhere around here.
Oh. This wanted me here. This first. Probably better scan whatever they are.
Best do it right.
Okay, weak to wind. Got it.
Bring it!
All right.
Kate Sith, I don't know if you're going to be able to reach any of this.
Fancy joining me?
Let me handle it. Go!
Get up there and punch, Tifa.
This one's a showstopper.
Come on.
Let's go! Hey!
Right.
Come on!
Hit it so much.
You asked for it! It's on you!
My turn.
We're getting kind of messed up by this group, gang. There we go. That is what I needed to see.
Sorry. Let's go.
Got one. We got work to do.
Still in it.
Fancy a wee game? This one's a showstopper.
Mess him up. There we go. Ooh, that was way harder than it should have been.
Woo! Ha ha! I am on fire today. I've been pretty rough on you, I know. But you've always come through for me. Thanks, buddy. Don't know where I'd be without you.
Whew. We're dying. Hang on. There we are. Better. Okay, now I can start gathering these things.
Still got more to find.
Just got ahead of myself is all. Or ahead of the game, anyway. And there's the last one.
Hold up. Is that everything? It is. Let's head back and check in with Isa.
I agree. Let's. Where are we now? You know, while we're in the general area... Oh, you know what? We'll go back. We'll just head right on back, talk to Izo. World intel after. Izo. We almost died. Could have used an ultimate weapon, you might say.
Oh, did you find everything?
Tell me more of these materials.
That map will lead you straight to where you can find my materials. Oh, but do keep an eye out for monsters.
Could have used that heads up front. That's fine. Here you go.
Excellent. It's all here. Thanks. If you're not in a rush, wait here while I finish up.
I get that it's your profession, but do you actually enjoy this? Making weapons?
Of course I enjoy it. That's why I chose this job. Besides, it's the wielder who dictates the true value of a tool. Weapons, too. Aye, that's especially true for weapons.
Ooh.
Yes, yes! I've done it! Feast your eyes on my masterpiece! My gift to you, I insist.
I may not be the gentlest owner, you know.
Use her as you like. The wielder dictates the value of the tool, remember? And by association, the value of the maker. Therefore, what good I put out into the world depends on who I entrust with my weapons. That's how I choose to see my part in it all.
Hell of a lot of pressure to put on some guy you just met, don't you think?
The adapter that your friend made. It's a gift in more ways than you know. He was thinking of your future, of what you might do after the dust settles. Today, you may have no choice but to wield a weapon. But tomorrow, years from now, think about it if you haven't. The man who fashioned your adapter is an inspiration in his own right, and that's no lie. Maybe one day you'll ask me to turn your arm into a giant egg beater. I'll make it so you can whip up a cake to serve 100.
Weird time to be joking around, man.
Not joking in the least. That's the price for my masterpiece. You owe me a cake fit for a king. So don't you go dying on me. You hear?
Yeah.
Thank you. Been wanting a new barrow weapon.
Talk about a weirdo.
Friendly, though.
True. A weirdo with the heart of gold.
Our relationship has deepened with the Barrett. Hooray. Excellent. Let's get a look at that thing. So, the Fafnir rifle. An ostentatious firearm crafted by a reclusive weaponsmith. Point blank, consume all ATB charges to deliver a close range attack and send enemies flying. All right. Give it a try. Let's see. I don't know. Sure. And for these, enhance overcharge damage does seem pretty nice. Tough call, but yeah, I like that. Let's go with it. Cool. All right. New toy. Probably high time we... let's see. Started using a different mix of folks. Give them a chance to actually start learning those abilities. Okay, so now that we're here, let's go ahead and run to this tower, find it, and see what other little world intel things happen to be nearby. Such a pretty region. Oops, missed the bridge. That's fine. I like this jungle. You come here. And then you, big tower. Show me where all the stuff is. There we go. All right. Got a few nearby things. You know, as long as we're revealing those things, let's just hit up the ones that are nearby. Starting with you. Down there, huh? Boing. Oh, come on. Fine. There you go. So what do we got? Frogses.
Dangerous fiends may be in the vicinity. Exercise caution. Rare Amphidex variant detected. Commencing guidance protocol. During mating season, the males undergo a chromatic change to attract females. Visual analysis suggests love is in the air. In order to draw its intended mate's attention, the Amphidex will let air resonate through its vocal sac, resulting in a romantic serenade. The melodic nature of its mating call is so intoxicating that other species have been known to fall under the Amphidex's spell and pursue an unrequited love. If you learn how to woo others like the Amphidex, you can defeat any enemy without a fight.
Well, until that glorious day comes, my weapons free.
Wow.
Let's see if we can do this without turning into a frog. No luck.
Next time, see if you can clear all the objectives too.
We turned into frogs. Very hard not to. I can definitely see that one's going to take a few tries and some luck. On my own time to fully succeed at. That's fine. Anyway, what's next? Let's go start softening up our next summon. I have a suspicion it's going to be back here. Yep. Chadley, tell me about it.
The divine sanctuaries of Gungaga hold knowledge of Kujata. According to folklore, this fantastical being is the tutelary of the forest. Thus, when disaster struck the Mako reactor, many believed it the result of Kujata's bestial wrath.
I should probably use summons more in fights. Just enough times to see them all anyway. I found you. Let's do this thing. Triangle, square, X. Triangle, square, X. Okay. Think we can do that? Triangle, square, X. Triangle, square. Oh. Huh. Let's try it again. Oh, I think I just hit it too late on that first one there. Finally, we messed one up. Triangle, square, X. Triangle, square, X. All right. Yay. Okay. Well, as long as we've tackled all the things associated with that tower, let's just get this last remaining one here. Yes, Owl, it's finally your turn. I told you. Just had to be patient. Like cats at their food dish. Wouldn't happen to have any area intel for me, would you? Good, yes. Teach me things. Gongaga, a recent history. In ancient times, Gongaga was settled by descendants of the Cetra, who lived in quiet seclusion. The region was largely ignored by later kingdoms and empires, until the Republic of Junon thought to expand its influence westward. They soon discovered, though, that the expense of establishing trade routes through such dense jungle far outweighed the benefits of reaching the small communities there, and elected to instead construct an airstrip and little else. When war erupted between the Republic and Shinra, people the world over were impacted to varying degrees. Those in Gongaga were the rare exception, as being so far removed from the theater of war meant that they were not subject to forced conscription, nor were their villages ever host to the bloodshed. So I guess things were nice for a bit. That's good. Well, then I suppose we ought to find our next tower and bunch of tasks. Or, you know, here, let's go back to town and leave by the exit since this is the next main scenario quest. Maybe there's like a conversation that happens right outside the gate. Let's find out. Just in case. Also, there's a Choco Boutique. I almost didn't go to the Choco Boutique.
Chocobo, choco, choco, chocobo.
I agree. Okay. Treasure hunter stuff. I like it. It's cute. Can't afford all of it yet, but give me time.
Catch you later.
Come on, team. We're heading out. And, oh, that's the way to... Okay, cool. So, when I'm ready to move on with the main story, we're going through there. Awesome. Glad I won't stumble upon anything accidentally. In that case, where's the next tower? Let's go... Well, here's a couple of things we revealed with that first one along the way. Let's go do a fight. There we go. Where are they?
Fiends, huh? Been itching for a fight.
Rare Fright Flower variant detected.
Oh.
Commencing guidance protocol. It's not uncommon for the Fright Flower's germination period to last several decades. Once it sprouts, however, the plant grows at an astonishing rate, fully maturing in a fraction of the time. Adult Fright Flowers sink their fangs into unsuspecting animals that draw too close, draining their blood before supping on their flesh. The carnivorous plant is frightening in itself, but the worst part is... I'm sorry, but the details are far too gruesome for me to share. Please exterminate this pest before you learn the truth firsthand.
I shall try. Bring it, plants.
No, I'm cheering for you. Mayday!
I got it.
Under control.
Let's finish this. It's over.
Phew.
Well fought. Though perhaps you could polish off those objectives next time?
Yeah, some of these will definitely be tricky, but always good practice. What else is around here? There was a... Right! Another one of these. Lead on, Owl. Come on, gang. The sooner we knock these out, the sooner we can get back to side quests and other things that have, like, stories going on. Owl, wait up.
Should Check out that spring.
Where is it? Oh, there we are. Yeah.
Cloud, by analyzing the LifeSpring data, I was able to locate an old Republic transmitter chip. It appears to be in the pass leading to the reactor. The terrain you will need to traverse is littered with scrap metal and other such debris. Please watch your step.
I'll be careful, thank you. Get to that later. Let's see. Where to next? Guess we're in the area. Let's knock that out now. There we are. Let's dig this stuff up. There we go. Happy dance. And we move on. Boy, a lot of little towers clustered around here. Let's hit up this one in the middle. And maybe go through this on the way. What is all this? Seems interesting. Yeah, let's head this away. Huh. You know, I'm having the realization and wandering around. This area might be more kind of like divided than I realized. Like, we can reach all this stuff around here as we've been heading south. Here's Gongaga. And we were able to head down mostly a very windy but ultimately kind of linear path down toward the reactor. A lot of the rest of this is on a cliff, like way high up. I'm starting to think we might actually need to go through this gate toward the airstrip to even be able to reach any of the rest of this. So, you know, let's go do that. Kind of close by. And then that'll either open up the rest of the region to us for exploring, or launch us off on tons of main story things. Either outcome, I'm cool with. Oop, too far. There's the gate. Okay. Pardon me, everyone. Let's go.
So, what are free flyer pilots exactly?
Well, since the Republic's on the scrap heap, Shinra all but owns the skies.
Birds ought to count their blessings that Shinra hasn't come down on them yet.
Free flyers couldn't care less though, and go wherever they please.
Good for them. Nobody owns the sky, least of all Shinra. Bet our man gives him the finger as he flies by.
For real? Sounds like my kind of guy.
I wonder. I do wonder. So where are we now? In the same general area, I think, but higher up. I think this is gonna... get us access to more of the place. Maybe. Unless I've just circled back around or something. No, this looks new. Okay. Yeah. Got a big bridge and everything. Let's go. Dang. Jungle big. So we are now here. Kind of feel like saving this for next week. Let's see where this bird launches us. Get ourselves a nice overhead view. Woo! Yeah! We fly! Let's try to get up to that tower. Boy, they're making these things taller. Got there, though. Gives us a nice view of the area, too. There we go. Yeah. Some good climbing, Red. Loved it. Oh, don't look at me like that. It was cute. All right, we should wrap up pretty soon here, but let's go ahead and do this one fight. Actually, no, let's go do this. There you are. Yes. Tell me more about the place. Life in Gongaga. The village of Gongaga lies at the heart of the humid jungle, where many species of moss, fern, and mushroom thrive. Its people have a long tradition of self-sustenance, growing only enough produce and raising only enough livestock to support their collective. Though the village is by no means commercially enterprising, the Gongaga mushroom endemic to the region is renowned for its rich aroma and commands a high price. Gongaga's fortunes took a turn for the worse following an explosion at the nearby Mako reactor. Though much of the jungle was temporarily declared a disaster area, due to its elevated position, the village itself escaped the worst of the fallout, a small mercy considering the devastation wrought below. Really love the additional region intel that these things give us. It's a good addition. We should probably go ahead and wrap it up. I am tempted. In fact, I will. I'm going to go ahead and, over the weekend, get these last two towers. Possibly also do the Fiend Intel fight, since there's really not much narrative content there to speak of, other than a little bit of flavor. We'll see. I may not. I will do the towers at least, though. So we got a clearer idea of what the rest of this area contains and what all we will be doing. Anyhow, thank you all very much for watching. Have a lovely weekend. I will see you on Monday for the rest of Gongaga, that airstrip, and perhaps even some Cosmo Canyon. Much to look forward to. See you then. Bye!